This is what nearly 48 hours of catastrophe looks like. As Dorian, the most powerful storm to ever hit the Bahamas, crawled its way through the islands, at times coming to a complete standstill with wind speeds of 180 miles per hour.
That's the front porch. The water is about 6 feet.
In its wake, utter devastation. At least 7 people killed.
We can expect more deaths.
As the monster storm now churns north, it is expected to bring flash flooding and a storm surge, leaving millions along the east coast on high alert.
This is a very serious storm. Could bring enormous damage to our state.
And now, new aerials from the Abaco Islands in the Bahamas show a paradise in ruins. My team and I had been on the island as Dorian seemed to sit right on top of us, at one point having to take shelter inside a closet as the storm grew even more violent. We're in looks like a utility closet that we moved to. This is producer Chris Donato. As it finally weakened, we were able to leave our building, which, as you can see here in this aerial image, it is one of the few in Abaco left standing. The horror began on Sunday when Dorian made landfall as a Category 5 hurricane.
Can't even see the house across the street anymore.
You can see what it's doing here, and off in the distance, those waves crashing against the pier. Wind gusts exceeded 220 miles per hour, so strong we had to quickly seek shelter inside. Look at that. Those are the wind gusts that we have seen and that officials have warned about. This is absolutely a mind-blowing event that is unfolding right now. The monster storm inched along, at times just a mile an hour. I don't know how well you can see it, but I want you to listen to the wind and the howl of the wind as it goes by. We've seen large pieces of debris flying in the other direction. All right, and it looks like we've just lost power. We're on the 3rd floor, and the water is pouring through the door. Meanwhile, outside, the furious rain and intense storm surge flooded streets.
This is very deep water.
This video shows the water reaching a 2nd-floor apartment, sweeping up the stairs and slamming into the window. And in this home, furniture bobbing in the water. Jack Pettard of Kentucky sent us this video from his home in the Bahamas.
Look at the roofing going, and I'm worried about the structure next. Look at all the siding torn off of this house.
Some residents became trapped.
Water is everywhere. Everything is just in ruins.
One mother pleaded for prayers on Facebook.
Everyone, please pray for us, please. Please, my baby's only 4 months old. Please pray for us.
The roof ripped off of her apartment building. She took shelter with other families.
Just the only safe place we could be right now.
As the eye of the storm moved over the islands,
Swim! Swim!
our team witnessed people practically being swept away. They were rescued just in time. They told our ABC affiliate WPLG that they were terrified.
But we're happy to be safe. The house is getting flooded.
Okay, we've seen the destruction of the hurricane over the land of the Bahamas, which the Bahamas is a Hebrew word also, if anybody didn't know that. Also like Cuba. But, you know, a lot of contrary to belief that most people think it's sort of kind of what they would call a natural disaster, which is basically what you can call it, but all this is coming from Yahweh Shemel Shah. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shah sends all these things upon land and destroy people, man. You know? You see, like everybody has a own idea of what they think the storm comes. It's just, you know, it's how the atmosphere, the stratosphere, and the things of that nature. No, it's just how Yahweh Shemel Shah destroying the wicked, destroying the wicked and the devices of the wicked, you know, and the things that people being. And he's saving, you know, and he's going to save who he's going to save. He's going to, like, we got brothers down in the Bahamas, man, that's really, you know, doing his work, you know, and brother actually did videos and, you know, made a great report about, you know, the land and what's going on, you know. Yeah. See, the destruction, all this stuff, it comes from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Let me get out of Deuteronomy real quick. Deuteronomy 32. I believe it's 39 and 22. I believe it's 39, 32. Let's go. I think it's okay. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 39. It says, "See now that I am He, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." So no way that you could be delivered out of the destruction of Yahweh Shem Shah if you in this, and if when you in this path. No. Yahweh Shem Shah basically, ordained all this destruction. I believe let's go to let's go over the scripture again. It says, "See now that I am He, and there is no God with me. I kill." This is Yahweh Shem Shah saying, "I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal." So if you get wounded, it's because Yahweh Shem Shah. Like I heard one of the brothers have a first, Shalaki, I want to first give all praise to Yahweh Shem Shah Shem Kakadash, the bonus to the apostles and elders, great millstone, peace, salutation to you brothers doing the work of sincerity and the truth. The hopeful elect, the brothers waiting every day, praying for Yahweh Shem Shah to return so we get out of this place, So yes, get back in. Gotta get double honors to the elders and the elders of the apostles, through Yahweh Shem Shah, So it says, I heal. If you heal, it's because Yahweh Shem Shah. But Yahweh Shem Shah is gonna bring whatever he's gonna bring. He's gonna do out of his to please. This pleases him to do stuff like this. Oh, God does not do this. Shoot, then he drowned the Philistines. Hey, then he slaughtered thousands of Israelites because David counted them. Man, then Yahweh Shem Shah has basically killed 3,000 Philistines who had, a lot of Philistines, so like that was in the house. When Samson destroyed them, by pulling the pillars down. There's many things in the scriptures that could testify, that Yahweh Shem Shah bring judgment, man. Okay? So it pleases him to do these things. Yahweh Shem Shah could do what he wants, and no one could stop him. Not even Esau, even if it was a harp, Okay, let's go to 2 Samuel. Just to reiterate on this, 2 Samuel, I believe it's 2 and 6. Okay, 2 Samuel 2 and 6. Maybe it's. Let's go this first. Let's go this. This is 1 Samuel 2 and 6. It says, "The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and he bringeth up." So he could bring you up out of it, whatever you in, and bring you down. But at this moment, he disseminated those down in the Bahamas, man. And Lord, we thankful that the brothers down there survived it, man. So, because what? The reason that is because, hey, them brothers fear Yahweh Shem Shah, man. But the rest of these guys don't fear him, man. And, it's obvious, there's reports that there's wickedness or witchcraft going on heavy down there in the Bahamas, man. Okay? This is why, one of the reasons why Yahweh Shem Shah is protecting brothers, man. Those brothers survived, man. And he took who he wanted to take. He wanted to kill who he wanted to kill. If a little boy or a little girl get drowned in that water, it's because Yahweh Shem Shah ordained. He said, "I kill it, but make it alive. I wound, I heal." This is Psalms 34:7. It says, "The angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him, and delivered them." So, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai for keeping the brothers down there, man, and whole. The brothers down there in GMS, Bahamas, man, they're doing the righteous work in the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Lord willing, we are all those men, but Lord willing, we all the brothers, stay in this work, okay. Let's go. Because this is because we gotta understand Yahweh Shema Shai did this. He destroyed the Bahamas. He destroyed other parts of that place, man. Winds reaching 220 miles per hour, man. Destroying it with a horrible wind, a terrible wind, man. The tempest, man. 220 miles per hour. Water's raising up over 60, probably 5'9", probably deeper than that, man. And some of the bodies probably never be found because there's animals that probably took them. Yahweh Shema Shai is terrible when it comes to destroying the wicked, man. Okay, even of our people. All right. This is Psalms 11:6. It says, "Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fires, brimstone, and a horrible tempest." A tempest. Let's get to the word tempest. This is what we're mainly talking about. It says wind, breath, mind, and the spirit. Okay, a wind. This is what it was down there. He was blowing a heavy wind, man. Okay, and it says heavy tempest shall be the portion of their cup, right? And that was the cup that, all right. But that was their portion, man. And that was delivered unto them, man. Okay. Let's get another one real quick. This is gonna be quick. This is Psalms 50 and 3. Okay. Psalms 50 and 3. It says, "Our power shall come and shall not keep silence. A fire shall devour before him, and it shall be a very great tempest round about." So like it, that's right. But these, okay. Okay, let's go to Psalms 83. Psalms chapter 3, 80, so like you're now 83 and 15. "So persecute them with thy tempest." So persecute us with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storms. Okay? So Yahweh Shema Shai, a destruction is gonna come. Let's go up to the 13. It says, "Oh my power, make them like a wheel as the stubble before my power, make them like a wheel as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth a wood, and as the fire setteth the mountains on the fire, setteth the mountains on fire, so persecute them with thy tempest." Okay, tempest goes into the word sahar. Sahar. It says tempest, storm, and whirlwind. Okay, and that's what happened down there. Hey, we go down here, it goes into the word hurricane. So Yahweh Shema Shai has always did these things, man. Okay, right? And with thy storms, he says, "So persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storms." So you think them people was not afraid? Verse 16, it says, "Fill their faces with shame." And that's what they was shameful, man. They in a predicament, they stretched out, man. Yahweh Shema Shai made the Israelites down there in the Bahamas, man, shame and shame. I mean, this is what's come upon them, because he brought the wind, he brought this hurricane on them, man. He brought water, he brought floods. You weren't going to escape this, man. That they may seek my name, oh Lord. Now they want to call on him. This gonna turn a lot of guys to looking up to look a lot of Israelites down there to come to the realization that Yahweh Shema Shah controls all, man. Verse 17, it says, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish. So that's what happened. They perished. That the men may know that thou whose name is alone Yahweh art the most high over all the earth. So these guys, so down there in the Bahamas, it said that they've been doing witchcraft. So witchcraft is they basically going into worshiping deity, demons, and basically to make, to try to get benefits, going into voodoo, etc., man. And how about Shema Shah sent a whirlwind to destroy their ass, man. It's sad to see certain things like that, but still, man, it's to make us fear. Okay, let's go to Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 28. Okay, let's start at 1. Woe to the crown of pride and to the drunkard of Ephraim. This is a lot of things happen because the pride, whose glorious beauty is a fading flower, right? Which are of the head and of the fat valley, of them that are overcome with wine, or those that come with doctrine. That's what's happening down there in the Bahamas. They weren't the tribe of Ephraim, but they were the tribe of Israel. Let's go overcome with wine, man. Those going into voodoo, just going into in perdition, man. Behold, the Lord have a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood and mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with the hand. So, with his hand, he ordained this, man. He ordained the hurricanes to come and flood and bring a mighty tempest and destroy that place, man. 220 miles per hour, man. The Lord is terrible, man. And it's just to say the Lord is terrible to the heathen, but at this moment, our people, the 2/3 of our people are as heathen. So, they get a heathen's death, and he preserved the righteous, man. Okay. So the Lord is in these storms. The Lord wanted this all to happen, man. Okay? You guys thinking, the Lord wouldn't do these things. Shit, he said, I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. I'm going to bring that back up. Okay? This is Isaiah 29:6. I'm going to start at Let me start at 1. It says, woe to Ariel, the city where David dwelt, and add ye year to year, and let them kill sacrifices. Yet I will distress Ariel. And there shall be heaviness and sorrow. And that's ain't it down there? Ain't the Bahamas in heaviness and sorrow now? And it shall be unto Ariel. Let's get the word Ariel. Okay. We're not lying to Yahweh about Shema Shah like Ariah, The name applied to Jerusalem, the name and name of chief of the returning exile, Simple name Jerusalem, and also named as the Israelite. Okay. Okay, let's see. And yet I would distress Ariel. He heavily distressed Jerusalem, man. The city, because Jerusalem is a city, a people before it's a place. And they're distressed down there. There shall be heaviness and sorrow, and there ain't this sorrow, a weeping and crying, man. You know, people lost their children. People lost parents, grandparents. You know, they tried to weather the storm out. You know, and it shall be unto at me as Ariel, and I will encamp around. I will encamp against thee around about, and lay siege against thee with a mountain. And I will raise forts against thee, because Yahweh Bashim Shah brought. He said he's gonna surround you. Hey, he was all surrounded. The hurricane stayed above that place for what, 40 hours? What? No, that's a terribleness of the Lord, man. It just basically paused over there for 40 hours. What? The power of Yahweh Bashim Shah is he wanted this all to happen. So you guys is thinking the Lord is won't do it. Hey, he said he will. I'm gonna read that again, like he's saying it. Let me read it again, verse 3. And it says, and I would camp. Let's get the word camp. Kana. Okay. It says decline and climb, encamp, bend down, lay siege against, and that's what he did. You know. Okay, let's go down to Strong's definition. It says the primitive root. It says properly to incline, then to implicate, to decline. Okay, specifically to pitch a tent. Do you pitch? You stay. You keep it sturdy and stay there, right? Generally in camp, abode or siege. He seized that place, man. Abide and tents, camp, dwell, and camp, grow to end, lie, pitch, rest, in tents. So he stayed there. He encamped at that place, man. Stay still and destroyed them, man. And I will raise the forts. Okay. Okay. The word goes into Matazar, Matazara, Matazara, Matazawire. Okay. It says a siege works, stronghold, and ramparts. Okay. Okay. Hemming in. Okay. And it says against thee. And thou shalt be brought down and shalt speak out of the ground, and thy speech shall lay low out of the dust, and thy voice shall be as one of that has the spirit out of the ground, and thy speech shall whisper out of the dust. Moreover, the multitude of thy strangers shall be like small dust, and the multitude of the terrible ones shall be as chaff, shall pass away. Yea, it shall be an instant suddenly. So it came in an instant suddenly. It says, and thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and with great noise, with storms and tempests and flames and devouring fire. So all that, because they had to cause fires, man. And the Lord brought destruction upon that place, man, for a reason. Okay? Like he did, like he's going to do again. How you going to do in America? We not up here in the States. We not exempt, because it's going to be even worse in these states, man. All right. Okay. Read that again. Thou shalt be visited. Okay. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes and with great noise. So, hey, the Lord ain't playing, man. And with storms and with tempests and with flames and with devouring fire. So, Yahweh Shema Shah hey, he made this. He wanted this to happen, and he said he's going to visit you, and that's what he did down there, man. The reports is gruesome down there, man. You see the water rising, as you see in the video before the video start, man. Water rose 6 feet, and you know you got guys trying to weather the storm, You know, and they say, hey, I'm seeing videos with one helicopter, two, maybe two, out of thousands of people on that island. Man, okay, let's end it off right here. You know, verse 30. This is Isaiah 30 and 30. It says, "And the Lord shall cause his glorious voice to be heard, and he shall show with the lightning down of his arm, and the indignation in his anger, with the flames of a devouring fire, and with scattering and tempest and hailstones." Amen. Constantly, what I'm just trying, what the Spirit is trying to implement, man, through this word, man, is that the Yahweh Shema Shai in this is the one that did this. So, you know, you got guys that think Yahweh ain't did it. God ain't did it. God did it, man. You know, he ordained that because you niggas is wicked, you know. Okay. This is Sirach 39 and 28. "There be spirits created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes, and at a time of destruction they power out their force and appease." The word appease means to please the wrath of him that made them. Okay, these are the things right here. It says fire and hail and famine, death, and all these created for vengeance. So Yahweh Shimon Shah create fire. He had fire and hail. So when somebody get burnt up, hailstones that come knock somebody out and kill them. Famine, if somebody put in a famine, if you starving to death, it's because Yahweh Shimon Shah, and even just death. And all these things are created for vengeance. So that was a vengeance response to Yahweh Shimon Shah responded, man. And his vengeance, man, his great indignation. Verse 30 says, "Teeth of wild beasts." So if you get bit up by a wild animal, as the Lord had ordained it, and scorpions, serpents, and with swords punishing the wicked to destruction. So he went and destroyed even the little children, man. Although it's saddening to see kids get swept away or be drowned, hey, it's still Yahweh Shimon Shai who did it, man. And they shall rejoice in his commandments. So he said, the spirit shall rejoice in the commandment because the Yahweh Shimon Shai gave it, and they rejoice that they did it. And they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when there is time come, they should not transgress his word. So when Yahweh Shimon Shai say, do this, do that, do that, do this, hey, they do it, and they joy in doing this work, like we should joy in doing Yahweh Shimon Shai's work, man. There's spirits that Yahweh Shimon Shai have out there to do that, man. The angels, man, you know. It's just a commandment from Yahweh Shimon Shai, and if they rejoice in doing it, they would not transgress Yahweh Shimon Shai's word. And therefore, from the beginning, I was resolved and thought upon these things, and have left them in writing. All the works of the Lord are good. So this is a good thing, man. And we will give every needful thing in due season, man. So in due time, everything's gonna have its time, man. Okay, let's finish it off. It says, let's first go to verse 33. It says, all the works of the Lord are good. All the works of Yahweh Shimon Shai are good, and will give every needful thing in due season, so that a man cannot say, this is worse than that. For in time they shall be all well approved. So in time it's going to be okay. But the Yahweh Shimon Shai is correcting us, man. This is the correction. All right? We should fear, you know, when we see things of this nature, man. Okay? And therefore praise ye the Lord with your whole heart and mouth, and bless the name of the Lord. Okay? So we bless Yahweh Shimon Shai with your whole mouth, man. Let's get this scripture real quick. I'm going to go to these two scriptures. Let's go back to this. Oh, I like this one, Deuteronomy. Okay. Deuteronomy 32 and 39, it says, see now that I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So it's nothing that nobody can do. So Yahweh Shema Shah did that, brought the whirlwind and the tempest and the destruction and the hurricanes and the, whatever you call it, cyclones or typhoons. It just depends on where you actually from and what the region of the world. They call them different things. That's what he ordained. He ordained to that destruction. Everything a fly can't die without the or without Yahweh Shema Shah letting it be ordained. Okay, all right. And we ended off here. Start at 30. For we know him that have said, vengeance belongeth unto me. Like the scripture said, it is vengeance, and it appeases him the wrath. It appeases Yahweh Shema Shah. Let's go back. That vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Okay? Let's go back again. Verse 30 says, we know him that have said, vengeance belongeth unto me, and I will recompense. So the word recompense goes into the word recompense. It's just in the Greek. It's a tap od dumi. Okay, it says in a good sense to repay. Okay, he repay, man. Requite in a bad sense, penalty and vengeance, man. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Yahweh Shema Shah. It says, saith the Lord, and again the Lord shall judge his people. Now, who people is that? The nation of Israel, man. No. And it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man. So, hey, with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Shema Shah. Peace, salutations, brothers. Hope you were edified. Shalom.